again, guys. How is everyone? Hope you're all good. I'm fine, thanks for asking. Right, so we're back in the Stanley Parable world.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
We've started
Stanley
in our
decided
office
to
again.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
And if you remember from the last episode, we took a different turning that the narrator told us we shouldn't have. And it killed me and
Stanley
pretty
came
much
to a
started
set
me
of two open doors.
at the beginning of the
he
game
entered
again.
the door on his left.
So, because this is like, well, I don't know whether our class this is a fresh game or what. I mean, there's no save or anything in this, so maybe every time you go a different way it's just a different ending, I don't know. So I'm going to go right this time.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Well, I guess that's what I'm doing.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in.
Well, it's not that great. Well, I'm going on. See ya.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nah, I'm going straight ahead.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Right then. Warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while it is in motion. Will cause death. Yeah, I can see why that would happen. Penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000. Penalty for jumping off the cargo lift, $5,000. Well, would you not kind of like... I don't know, that'd probably kill someone, wouldn't it? Oh, let's get on, see what happens.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about.
I really want to
Please,
jump down there.
Stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Maybe I'll do that another time.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life. She's been waiting.
Who's been waiting? Well, dark room, that's always a good... Oh.
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this. To reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
Okay.
Oh, Stanley, is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven. All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually
okay.
think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you?
That's not
I'm
very
trying
nice.
to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
No.
Sorry, but
Oh.
you're in my story now.
Okay, sorry.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Uh-oh. Good morning, employee. 427, press X on your keyboard.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He
Is
has
he?
a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Please press 4.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I wonder if I don't press anything, it might do something different. No, I'm bored of waiting.
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful, and each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Press G to watch TV.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined
What
that one
TV?
day while at work, he stepped up from his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Press N to spend time with the boys.
So he went
Right.
further. He imagined that he came to 2 open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Press 2 to prepare dinner.
As he wandered through this
This is
fantasy
weird.
world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Right, okay. Please press 2 to tell your kids a story. What the hell is going on here?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Okay, please press X to tell your wife you love her. Pressing X now.
But there is no answer.
Oh,
How
my
could
desk
there
has
possibly
appeared.
be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Press E to go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it. You see? Can he just not hear me?
No, I
How can I
can't.
tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Press N to question nothing.
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again.
Please
Stanley
die.
pushed a button. And I tried again. And Stanley pushed a button. And I
Okay. Did I die? What's going on? Oh, and we're back in the office again. Right, so gonna end. Yeah, I'm gonna end this episode here, and next episode we'll try a different pathway. Right then, guys. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye.